Kyle, how was your visit this weekend?
It was great. I got to talk to a lot of the players and see a lot of facilities. Florida State's a great place here.
What did you want to learn about this place when you walked through the door?
Sorry?
What did you want to learn about here when you walked through the door?
Just more about the people. I've been in college for some time now, so being around, you could hear whatever you hear from coaches, but being around the players, you get to hear the inside scoop of things and stuff like that, so I really enjoyed that part.
Spending time with John Capuch as the defensive ends coach, what stood out about him? What were those conversations like for you?
He's a guy, and I just like the freedom he allows his edge guys to play with across the edge, how he has a plan for them, and how technical he is with his coach.
And with Coach Norvell, when you sat down with him, what was his messaging to you, and what were those conversations like?
He basically telling me that he's interested in me, obviously, or I wouldn't be here. But at the end of the day, it's about Florida State. So he was just telling me that Florida State is the best place for me to be, to grow and develop my game as a player. And he felt like he's the coach that can do that for me.
What was the draw to you about visiting Florida State?
Sorry.
What was the draw for you about visiting Florida State? Why did you decide to visit?
Odell Higgins played a big part in that. I heard so much about the guy. I know him. I know how well respected he is. And just someone that could just develop my game and take me to the next level, who better? JP as well.
Now, does the success they've had with defensive ends the last several years, how will that play into your decision once you get there?
And that's obviously something that was enticing to me. Who doesn't want to be a first-round draft pick? And for the history and the lineage they have with that, who doesn't want to be a part of that?
Did you meet Jared on this visit, Jared Rose?
Yeah, I met Jared. It wasn't my first time meeting Jared, but I hung out with Jared a little bit in this visit.
And kind of what was his message to you?
Sorry?
What was his message to you about playing here, his experience here?
He's a transfer, as y'all know, as well. So he was telling me about how transferring into the place was some of the best decisions he made, and how Coach Norvell really helped him, and Odell really changed his game and things like that.
What is it that they do with their defensive ends that appeals to you, that interests you?
Just the freedom that they give them off the edge, within the confines of the defense. At the same time, they allow them to do whatever moves they want. They don't allow them to limit them to certain footworks and things like that. I just thought that was a beautiful thing.
I was just going to ask the same question.
What's next for you in this process?
I have a couple more visits lined up, and then I'm going to make a decision. But Florida State is definitely a big school for me.
Who else are you going to see?
We'll see. We'll see.
Do you have a timeline for your decision?
Sorry?
Do you have a timeline for your decision when you think you're going to
I
make it?
don't have a timeline, not for real. I'm trying to make it a little bit sooner rather than later, because they have the dead period in the portal. But I don't know, within the next week or so.
As a guy with college experience, what is it that you're looking for in your next stop? What will kind of set that place apart? For you?
Like I just said in the last question, the development piece, being developed as a pro, like little fine-tuning things I need to work on in my game. I feel like this is the best place for it, or a good place for it.
What has the portal process been like for you as far as, how many schools are you hearing from? How many offers have you picked up?
It's been pretty hectic. Since the first day, I've been getting calls and messages, been reached out to. It's all been a process. It's a little different in high school because I've already been in college, but it's still all a process. It's exciting still.